Happy Friday, High Five Friday, week 42. Yes, 42 weeks. I've actually been able to be consistent at one thing, this. And so I'm super thankful for anyone that's been watching it, even if you just started today or if you just started reading today. It means the world to me, and honestly, it's one of the major reasons that I keep doing these blogs and vlogs, podcasts, whatever the heck these things are, because a few of you have been messaging me and just saying thank you, or I got a little piece of gold out of it, just something, and that really means the world to me. So if these have benefited you in any way for good, please let me know, because that fuels me to keep on going. All right, I'm just gonna get right into it. The main thing that I wanted to share with you guys is a thought that I had, is that you shouldn't be afraid of losing everything for what you really want in life. That's super extreme, and I know everyone can't do that, but exactly 1 year ago, I was still living in Utah, and that's when I was so fed up with everything in my personal life. My work situation, my maybe even circle of friends situation. I was so sick of feeling like I was on a treadmill and never being able to go forward with a lot of things. And that's when I decided fuck it. I would rather lose everything and just go and test myself and find my personal greatness. And I maxed out one of my credit cards, and stupid, right? Going to Seattle, completely broke, $17 in my bank account. But that was the best choice that I have ever made, was to face a fear of losing it all and having nothing in a new place and creating something out of nothing. The most important thing that it taught me is that I can do hard things, that I can push through all the shit and everything, and basically just make it happen, humble myself enough to put in more work than I've ever done. And that's I feel super thankful, because if I would not have done that, if I wouldn't have followed my gut, if I wouldn't have made the choice to just leave everything behind and move, there would be no way that I would be right here where I am. And I hope that if you have a dream of anything that you want to chase, work, career, whatever it is, please just fucking do it, and try every single day to be a little bit better at what it is you want to do, because I know I have a crazy long way to go to really get to where I want to be at. But the fact that I'm this much closer is amazing, and I'm super thankful. And so that's just the main thing that I want to share with you guys today, is if you have something that you've been wanting to pursue or do, don't be afraid of taking all the risks to make it happen, if it really is something that you want. And I know it might be cliche or whatever, because Gary says it all the time, but I mean, we only have one life. And if you're in good health, and if you're in a position to do a lot of the right things to make it happen, take advantage and do it. And I think you find a lot more happiness along the way. I know I've never been happier, and it's only because I've been trying to make better choices that make me happy, but help me be a better person in general. And I think that's part of the secret sauce, is if you genuinely love people more, and just smile at them and high five them and do something to make them feel a little bit better, I think that makes you a better person, and it actually changes the outlook on your day. And anyway, yeah, so not to go on around on that. That's the main thing that I want to share with you guys. The 5 bullet points of this week is a quote, podcast, music, someone that impacted me, and something that I'm working on. So the quote actually is something that came into my mind while I was thinking about Seattle and LA and Salt Lake and everything, which I guess it's my quote. It's only as hard as you make it out to be. And anything in life, door-to-door sales, school, relationships, whatever, it's only as hard as you make it out to be. And I'm not going to go into the whole rant on that. It's just something that I really believe in, and let me know what you think. Podcast that I'm listening to, I'm always listening to Tom Bayou's the Impact Theory series that he has, and this week the one that I really resonated with was it's called The Secret Habits of the Ultra Successful, and he interviewed Dean Graziosi. Anyway, this guy that came from nothing, like seems like most of the people come from nothing, and just a lot of great tips on the difference of working hard and working smart, or better yet, making the right choices with the work that you want. And it doesn't substitute the hard work. I mean, there's no substitution for that. But I think that there is ways to work hard and make the right choices throughout your hard work. Like 101. Anyway, music, always going back to the basics. My boys, X and G, Montage, it's like their best song ever. I said it, guys, it's your best. All right. What impacted me, or a person that impacted me, is just my employer, or my coworkers. Yeah. Again, just like last week, there's something about like coming into work and being surrounded around amazing people that are happy, that are focused on what they're doing on, and that are moving the projects and everything forward. It really, like, I love coming into work just to be around these kind of people. And so always look for the good in everyone around you and see who impacts you. That's something that's honestly made a bigger difference with me the last 2 weeks, because it makes me appreciate them and my work and everything so much more. So those are, I guess that's 3-4 things. And the last thing is something that I'm working on, and I'm always trying to track pieces of my life. And this week I started something new that I've loved this whole week, which is I call it quarters. And what I do is, as soon as I wake up, I do 2 things. I've been starting my timer again just to see how long I'm awake all day. But more importantly, I've been doing these 4-hour blocks where I'll have a 4-hour timer. As soon as I wake up, I'll hit start on that. And every 4 hours, the alarm will go off. If I'm on my laptop or something, I'll start writing down 2 things. One, what the projects or everything that I've done the last 4 hours, and then just how I'm feeling about the day or anything that comes into my mind. I'm doing that for 2 reasons. One is I really want to see what part of the day I'm most productive, and then 2, I want to see, like, what I can do in a certain chunk of time, and maybe like, oh, I have these 4 hours where I can't even remember what the fuck I did or anything. And so that's just something I'm doing. It's been helping me out. If you have like, hey, what am I doing with my day? Try it. 4 hours and you'd be surprised. So that's that. Week 42, High Five Friday. Again, if this has ever benefited you in any way, share it with a friend, leave me a comment, do something awesome for someone. You guys are awesome. Take it easy.